Hey, it's Toaden. Just a quick intro. This video is my dad unboxing a new toy of his.
This here is a package from Sarco, and it has in it.
Well, just show us.
Yes, I will.
Don't spoil it. Let's just see it.
Okay, it's the parts from a.
Don't spoil it. Let's
okay,
just see
well,
it.
You'll get to see what it is, and let me cut the openings, etc. Here from Sarco, we have 3 old leather slings in the old style that they used not only in World War I but in World War II for military rifles, such as the '03 Springfield and the M1 Garand. And here we have something else that they found in their warehouse, they said, or rather bought from overseas, and so they were only allowed to import so much of it. But this is the parts for a Colt M16A1. And all the parts in here, except for this barrel, are Colt. They were not allowed to import barrels from overseas because that's just the rules that they have. Let's see what we can open up and take out. You'll find that there are, here's the some of the many different parts that go on here. This barrel is not stainless steel. This is carbon, but it's in the white. That means that it has not been blued or covered with phosphates, which we call, I forgot what we call it. And this is an A1 style M16, such as I used in Vietnam. That means that it has the triangular type of handguard for the front, and it also has the older sight. The older sight is not as good as the A2 sight, but it does have a 20-inch barrel, which is better than, for most things, is better than the 16-inch barrel that you get on the M4. Now, if you're in close, like in the cities, then an M4 would be better because it's more compact. And this is the upper receiver and the bolt carrier.
Yeah, the bolt carrier.
Part of the bolt carrier here.
Yeah, forgot what the actual
and this is very familiar to me. This is already assembled. I thought it might not be, but it is, and that's a good thing. I'll put this over here. But what I need to complete this is a lower receiver. Again, that will probably not be by Colt, but just the barrel and the receiver itself will not be by Colt. I paid a little extra for this set because all the parts other than that are Colt. While it's nice to have the other ones are acceptable, the Colt is still considered the best because it's original. So you'll end up with original items. This is the recoil spring and buffer that goes onto the back. And this is the gas tube. This is stainless steel. And that has to be put in just right in order to get for it to function properly. And there's some more parts in here. Let's see what else. This feels like the bolt carrier itself. I had disassembled these weapons so many times it's hard to. In here is the bolt. This is the bolt itself. This part here, and this is the bolt carrier, which goes into the upper receiver there. The gas tube goes into that, and the gases will expand into the bolt area and push the whole bolt back to unlock it. Puts the whole receiver back, and as it pulls back, this would be the locked position, that would be the unlocked position, and then it can go all the way back into the buffer like that. There's some more stuff in here. All the other parts. This looks like the rear, the butt plate, the butt itself. As you can see, it still has the actual butt plate on it. This little trap door is supposed to open up from this side, and what that opens up into, is where you keep your cleaning kit. And then that closes again. And this part goes into here. Now I have to fasten that in there later on. But this is the entire kit except for the lower receiver, which I have to buy through an FFL dealer.
So, why do you have this?
Well, this one is so that I'll have a decent weapon when I put it. Mostly it's for fun, because it's fun to put them together. But this one will have a decent weapon in the 5.56 by 45 millimeter round. That is the NATO standard today. And should we actually have to use a weapon for house defense or property defense up north, there'll be one that is in a caliber that is military and therefore easily available.
And how many rifles do you currently own?
36.
Arr.